Good day to everyone who is watching. In our lesson today, we are going to talk about simultaneous equations. I will begin by defining the simultaneous equations. These are two or more linear equations having two or more unknowns. And the method today we are going to look at is the elimination method. Our example 1, solve the simultaneous equations. X plus 3y is equivalent to 15. 3x plus 2y is equivalent to 17. Now step 1, we are going to label our equations. That is equation 1 and then equation 2. Then the step 2, we are going to identify the unknown that we wish to eliminate. For example, for me here, I can try to eliminate x. That is, I'm going to get the coefficient of x in equation 2, then I multiply it into the coefficient of x in equation 1. That is 3 times equation 1, then minus equation 2. So I get my 3, I multiply it into the whole of equation 1. So when I multiply 3 times 15, I get the 45. Then I subtract it with equation 2. So when I subtract, the x goes, that is 3x minus 3x, we get a 0. And then I have 9y minus 2y is equivalent to, that one I get a 5. That one I get a 7y. Then my 45 minus the 17. When you use a calculator, you should be able to get 28. Then I've eliminated the x such that here I have only one unknown, that is the y, is equivalent to the other constant, which is 28. So from there, I can divide both sides by 7 to get my y as 28 divided by 7, that is a 4. Then I must get my x value. From equation 1, which is x plus 3y is equivalent to 15. This is x plus, I substitute my value of y, that is 3 times 4, to give me 15. So when I multiply this, I get 12, that is 15. X is equal to, I take the 12 the other side to become a negative. So x is equivalent to, when I subtract, that is a 3. Therefore, my x is 3 and y is a 4. So to repeat for you the steps, that is, we have first labeled our equations. Then step 2, identify the unknown that you want to eliminate. If it is x, check whether the coefficients are the same. If they are not the same, you get the coefficient there, multiply it there, then that one, you multiply it there. So you multiply it throughout the whole equation, which I've done here, and then I've subtracted the 2. I'm subtracting because they have the same sign previously. That is why I'm subtracting. If they had different signs, I would have added to eliminate my x. Now, someone would have eliminated y. Suppose someone wishes to eliminate y from our example, still example 1. Would have got the 3 and you multiply it with equation 2, then minus the 2 times equation 1. So when I multiply 3 by equation 2, so that one becomes 9x, then plus 6y, becomes 6y, then 3 times 17, when I get my calc, I'm getting 51. Then I multiply equation 1 by a 2. So when I multiply there, that is 2x plus, that one becomes 6y. When I multiply by a 2, using my calculator, that one becomes a 30. And because the signs are the same, I'm going to subtract. So when I subtract here, I'll be having a 7x is equivalent to, that one there is going to give us 0y. So my 51 minus the 30, that is a 21. Then I divide both sides by 7 to get my x value as a 3. Then I can use equation 1 or equation 2 to get the corresponding value of y. So label, after labeling, choose the unknown that you want to eliminate. You check the coefficients. Then the rest is simple mathematics, subtracting or adding. Example 2, we are having b minus a is equivalent to -5, then a plus b is equivalent to -1. Step 1, we said we are going to label. Step 2, identify the unknown that you would wish to eliminate. For example, for me, I would wish to eliminate a, but I can first rearrange equation 2 equation 2 like that to suit the b is directly over the b in equation 1 and then the a like that. Now I choose a, you check the signs are different, so there we are going to add. Yes, this gives students a time, when do we add, when do we subtract. If the signs are different, we add. And check also the coefficient. The coefficient is that number that multiplies the unknown. So a here is negative, the coefficient here is -1, the coefficient there is +1. So I'm going to add the two equations. So when I add, I'll be having b plus b, and that is 2b. Then minus a plus a. This one gives me a 0. Then the -5 plus -1. This one here gives us a minus. So I get the -6. Then I divide both sides by 2 to have my b as a negative 3. Then from equation 1 or 2, my a plus b is equivalent to negative 1. My a plus the b is negative 3 is equivalent to negative 1. My a is going to be equivalent to, I take the negative 3 the other side to become a positive. So my a is going to be equal to a 2. Therefore, my a is equivalent to 2 and b is equivalent to negative 3. So some other person would wish to eliminate the b, that is so eliminating b, the signs are the same, we are going to subtract. So that is b minus b is a 0, so that is 0b. Then the negative a minus a positive a, this one gives us a negative 2a, so that is my negative 2a is equivalent to minus 5 minus negative 1, and this one here gives us a positive, so negative 5 plus 1 is the negative 4. So when I put a negative 4 there, then I divide both sides by negative 2, and that way by negative 2, I get the a as a positive 2, as earlier on there. Then this person who eliminates b, first you can go to either equation 1 or equation 2 to find the corresponding value of b. So example 3, we are having that the 3y plus 2x is equivalent to 5, and the minus 2y plus 5x is equivalent to the 15, is equivalent to the negative 16, sorry. Then we say step 1 is to label. Then step 2, identify the unknown you would wish to eliminate. Suppose it is y. We check the signs are different. We check the coefficients. Y is having, in equation 1, it's having a 3, and in equation 2, the y, its coefficient is a 2. So I'm going to get those coefficients and I multiply them alternatively. That is 3 times equation 2, then I add it to 2 times equation 1. Simple as that. So my 3, when I multiply it here, I'll be having a negative 6y times 3, 15x times 3, the negative, when I get my calculator, 16 times 3, that is 48. Then 2 times equation 1, I come here and I multiply by 2. That is going to be a 6y. Then that is going to be a 4x. Then by 2, using a calculator, that is going to be a 10. So I've said I'm going to add y because the signs here, they are different. Then I add, when I add, I get 0y. When I add, I get 19x. When I add, I get negative 38. So when I divide both sides by 19, when I use a calculator, negative 38 divided by 19, I'm having a negative 2, just there. Then I get the corresponding value of y in using any equation. So equation 1, that is 3x, so the 3y plus 2, x is equivalent to 5. So I substitute the value of x that I've got here. So that is 2 times negative 2 is equivalent to 5. When I multiply here, I get a negative 4 is equivalent to a 5. Then I take this negative 4, the other side of the equation, to become a positive. So this is 3 is equivalent to 9. Then I divide both sides by 3 to get my y value as a 3. Therefore, my x value is negative 2 and the y value is positive 3. As simple as that.